Congratulations on Mother of the Bride. It's really fun. Just a fun, lovely film.
Yeah, that was the point, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And I want to begin by asking you a little bit about getting to play Scott, this gay character who's married to another man, and it is kind of the most, I would say, stable relationship, settled relationship of the entire film. And you are someone who, through your body of work, has contributed to the ability to have that kind of storytelling out in the world now. So, would you talk a little bit about that full circle moment?
I was just saying how queer people should be in every movie, right? Because we are in the world, right? So to have Michael McDonald, who I think is probably one of the funniest people on the planet, play my husband in this movie, and to see us just be a part of this really wonderful ensemble cast and see this couple, like you said, who is the most stable and clearly the most in love, represent the ideal that both of these two couples are trying to find. Right, they're trying to find their ideal love, and Scott and his husband clearly are the examples of that in this film. So that was great, and just like I was saying, we should be in every movie. There's no reason for there not to be a queer character in anything that we see, and so I was grateful to be Benjamin Bratt's sibling in this. Which made me feel really good. I was like, oh my God, I can be the sibling of that beautiful thing.
No,
and that.
don't sell yourself short.
I'm not. I mean, it was a flower in my cap. And I loved their dynamic too. These two brothers who clearly are fond of each other, and Scott really wants him to find love and is rooting for him. So I loved that element, the sibling element of it.
Yeah, I loved that too. Absolutely. And then, kind of a little bit on this queer piece of it, there was a moment that I thought was really, I don't know if you added that or if it was in the writing, if it was in the script during the wedding vows. There's a moment about kind of, the gravity of marriage and how important it is. And Scott and his husband share a look as if to say, yeah, we know more than anyone else.
We added
And
that, yeah.
you added that,
I think we
yeah.
added. I just think it just came out naturally in the moment, right?
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
clearly have been through a lot, and they clearly love each other, and we created a backstory for ourselves.
Yeah.
But like you said, they're clearly the most stable relationship, so that resonates with them.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Thank you. And you mentioned working with Benjamin and getting to play his sibling, but it's an incredible cast all around. Michael McDonald, Rachel Harris, and then Miranda Cosgrove. Really wonderful. But I have to ask, as someone who is a little bit older and grew up with her, you got to work with Brooke Shields, who is this queer icon because of her kind of beauty and intelligence and survival. And then she's so funny. Would you talk a bit about that experience?
I mean, we all are here because of Brooke Shields. Like, this movie exists because of her. She is the hardest working woman in the industry, as far as I'm concerned. She was the hardest working person on this movie. She is hilarious in it. She's so easy and lovely to work with, and she's a fellow New Yorker, and I actually got to run into her in the West Village a couple weeks ago, and she invited me and my friends in for a tequila shot on a Sunday brunch morning. She's
Now
just
that's gay.
yeah, hello. It's just, she's so lovely, and she's
Yeah.
just incredibly generous to me and to the entire cast. And she had a lot to do in this film, and she was still making sure that we were all okay and taking care of us. She was a bit of a big sister in that way. I remember Brooke Shields from when I was a kid. I mean, she was the biggest star in the universe as far as I was concerned, and the most beautiful. So it was a bit surreal to have this experience with her in this gorgeous location, making this very funny movie. So I can't say enough about her. I mean, I could go on and on. And her daughters are beautiful. I mean, it's all too much, really.
But we love too much.
Yeah, I mean, she really is really lovely, and she got this movie made,
Yeah.
and it's a great vehicle for her, and I'm just really proud of being in it with her.